Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with slightly better lighting, I feel, today. It's been a funny week, haven't made a video for a few days, been a little bit sick, think I've had a bad cold, chest infection. Just to be sure, I got tested for COVID, did a self-test on Monday, posted it off, haven't had the results back yet. I'm pretty confident it is a cold, because the symptoms don't fit. But I work on a market, I work with people, I need to be certain. So, waiting to find the results, but I haven't wanted to drink anything, or taste anything, because I couldn't taste anything, because I've been all bunged up, I've been coughing a lot. And you didn't want to see any of that. Anyway, I am back. I'm still a little bit bunged up, and probably a little bit chesty. If I cough, I apologise. But I got a cider to try, so I thought I'd try it. My wife got a cider for me, and brought back a bit of a memory, because I got into cider in the United States. I was selling craft beer in America, and the people I was selling beer for also sold European ciders. So I started trying those because we had them. And I hadn't really drank cider since I was a teenager, and I got sick on it, and I didn't want to drink it again. So it was a revelation to me to start drinking ciders in America that were European, that I had no idea existed. I just thought it was all horrible. Anyway, I've learned my lesson. But this is one of the ciders that we sold. It's called Henney's. It is from Herefordshire. So it has a PDO, so you can see that little blue and yellow thing there, that little circle. There it is. That tells you it's a PDO, so it's official. I don't know exactly what you need to do to get a PDO. I assume it has to be all apples grown in Herefordshire, probably all proper cider varietals, etc. Don't know what the PDO specifics are exactly, but it has a PDO. It is 6%. Dry cider made from 100% fresh pressed juice. Anything on the back? At Henney's, we believe that the best way to have a look. Sorry, it's not quite bright enough for me to see this. Blah blah blah. Start with high quality ingredients and to keep the process as simple as possible. Each item we carefully select locally grown varieties of genuine cider apples. Cool. Which are milled, pressed, and fermented. Ingredients: no artificial sweeteners, colours, or flavourings. Contains sulfites to preserve freshness. So, one assumes this is all 100% apple juice rather than concentrates and so forth. I would assume that's part of the PDO. You never know PDOs, but one assumes. So let's crack it open and try it. So it looks filtered. No sediment in there, so it's going to be force carbonated. I've had this. I don't think I've had this since I was in the United States. It's been a long time. Bit of sparkle there. Actually, there's my thingamajig. Oopsie. Pour it in the glass first. Sorry, guys. I'm not with it at all this week. I apologise. So, nice head. There you go. Bit of colour. It's a nice golden colour, actually. A bright golden colour. So it's not as dark as some ciders can be. Not as pale as some can be, but I'd say that's like a straw gold. Let's call that straw gold, shall we? You are straw gold. Right. Something's on the roof of my shed. Don't know what it is. Could be a cat, could be a squirrel. Let's have a sniff. Hopefully I can smell something. I can smell something. I can smell fresh ripe apple. Freshly cut ripe apple. That's what I can smell. And it's a pleasing smell. It's pretty clean. I don't detect any funk. There might be funk there. I'm just not detecting it, but I'm pretty sure this is clean. I don't know if this is wild yeast. It didn't say so on the bottle. I'm assuming it's not wild yeast. Probably steel as well. Didn't say anything about that. So I'm guessing not wood. So steel. So quite pure, controlled. Well, these are reasonably big, so I'm guessing they're going to want it to be as controlled as possible. Okay, let's try it. Feels force carbonated. There's not loads of bubbles, but the bubbles there are quite big and aggressive. Really appley though. Hint of tannin. The merest hint. It's just there. Not hard tannin, not bitterness on the back. None of that at all. The merest hint of tannin on the teeth. It says it's all bittersweet. It feels quite. Yeah. When I first tried this in America, I was like, wow, this is really good. Now, it's clean, it's tasty, it's refreshing, it's really good. You can pick it up in any supermarket pretty much, I think. So they're pretty big. So they're going to be doing things in a very controlled fashion, which is understandable, you have to. But it's not floating my boat as much as it did when I first tried it. I think my palate has evolved since then. I've discovered much smaller, much more complex ciders since then, made by smaller producers who are willing and can afford to take more risks. So wild yeast, more tannin, not forced carbonating necessarily, although, Guacton's forced carbonate and I like that stuff, so it doesn't necessarily rule it out because it's forced carbonated. It's a clean, refreshing cider. It's perfectly acceptable. On a hot day, it will make you happy. Is it really exceptional? No, it's not. I'm wondering if the people who make this would say it's exceptional. I mean, they're probably not. They probably say it is what it is. It's a clean, refreshing, fizzy cider that's more interesting and better than, say, I don't know, some of the like Strongbow or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Well, the Strongbow had a more tannin in it, I think, than this, which is interesting. Anyway, there you go. I might be doing it as a disservice because I am a little bit congested. Not too much, I don't think. Not too much. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to have more ciders to try very soon, I hope. I've got a really interesting one to try, which I really want to try. I got one bottle of it sent to me, gifted to me by somebody very kind, who messaged me after, on Instagram. I said, hey Chris, have you tried this? No. I said, no. I said, I'll send you one. So it's brilliant. But it's very small producer, it's very rare, so I'm going to wait until my senses are fully functioning before I try it, because it would be a waste to try it when I can't really fully appreciate it. Alright guys, quick one. Yeah, that's where I am at the moment. I will keep you in touch with what's happening to me, but I'm pretty sure everything's going to be fine. But yeah, hopefully next time you see me, I'll be able to taste a bit better. But until then, cheers.